Hi, so in this video, I wanted to talk a little bit about how I edited this video. So I shot this video a while ago, and I'm actually just going to go ahead and play it through first, and then I'll talk about how I went through the process of editing it. Yep, and that's it. So first thing I did was basically I'm using Epidemic Sounds for this. I'm going to leave a link below to sort of like a plug, I guess, for myself. If you're interested in doing something similar, feel free to go ahead and use that link to sign up. But the idea here is basically just to, strip out the actual sound from the video. And so, for example, if I do mute everything else, you could hear just the plain sound from it. It's just this. So I think I posted this before actually, but I sort of wanted to try something different where, just strip out the actual sound or maybe just keep that sound and reduce the volume, which is what I did in this video. I reduced the volume quite a bit and then just wanted to add a different sort of sound to it, something, like calm, peaceful, but then obviously it's basketball and it's much more intense and physical, right? And it just gives it like a whole different feel. So, for the first thing I usually do is actually place the basketball, the sound of the basketball. So, for example, start from here, and typically what I do is I'd grab a sound. So, let's see, I have a couple here. Yeah. So, for example, like this is a dribbling sound, and if I play it through, you hear like the ball bouncing a couple of times. So usually I'd go ahead and I usually just cut pieces of it just so I can pick what parts of the sound I like, and then yeah, I just place them. The idea here is just so the basketball doesn't sound the same the whole time, because when you're playing basketball, it doesn't always just sound the same. So and yeah, I typically just go frame by frame. So like here, I placed the sound, and I'm gonna go ahead and mute the rest of them so I can sort of like talk through it. So yeah, and as you can see here, every time the ball hits the ground, I place a sound in it. And yeah, I typically just go frame by frame. I watch this over and over again just to make sure it sort of matches what I think it should, sound like. And for this move here, so I will mute this for now. You know, I sort of I liked how he did the step back there. So I just slow down that piece. And for slow down, you can just go to like retime control. I usually just do like control R or command R, and then I slow it down as I need to. And yeah, usually I do like a retime curve where I kind of smooth this out. I didn't do this piece because I wanted it to be sharp when he actually takes a shot. So that's why that looks that way. But yeah, let's go back to it. So when he makes the move, like I said, I made this in slow motion, and I decided to just, it's like a fluid motion. So I chose like kind of like a water sort of sound, which is why it sounds that way. And then the last sound I placed was just the ball going into the net. So just that. And when you put it all together, all right. So once the sound itself is done, I like to place music below it. Like I said, just something calm, chill. And I chose this. It's called Sleep Well, Sleep Tight. Like I said, it's just something calm, peaceful, and it just gives like the video like a whole new dynamic, basically. And if you play it all together, it sounds like this. Yep, that's it. And then there's this clip here. I've posted this like a couple of times now, and basically did the same thing. Placed the sounds and like the basketball sound. Now for the move, whenever a move actually happens, I usually would look for something I like in it, which is why I had this one. and then I added the sound here. I already posted this. Thinking about it now, I actually should have probably just left the whole sound anyway, and I think it sounds better. Yeah, I feel like it sounds better just leaving the sound. So going forward, I will, whatever the actual sound I captured during the game, I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm just going to reduce it a little bit and, place my sounds on top of it. Anyway, I wanted to make this just like a short video, just talking a little bit about how I made this. And I hope you'll enjoy this.